Hey guys, it's Miss Nergz again. Welcome back to science class. So let's get started. Well, first we're gonna talk about position. What is position? You guys are familiar with this word, position. Well, position is the location of something. What is that? What is that like location of something? For example, you and one of your friends are going to family mall, let's pretend, and you get lost. Okay, you get lost and you should find your friend. How would you find him? You're gonna call him, say, "Yo, dude, where are you? Where did you go? Where did you vanish? Why did you leave me?" All right, and he would answer you, I'm in the next floor, the second floor, let's say, next to let's say, a clothing shop. Okay, the one right when you go to the next floor, right, go to your next, and you see a clothing shop. I'm right in front of this shop. So you go upstairs. Where did you go? You went to his position because position is the location of something. Well, his location is his position. All right. Motion. Motion is any change of position. You start in one position and move to another position. Well, the same example, let's say. You went toward your friend and he just walked away from you. Well, what he was doing, he had a motion because he was changing his position from one spot to the other. Okay? So, motion is the change of position, just like how those children are having a race, running race. So, they are changing in position. They started from like a line from a spot and they end up in another line or in another spot. This is motion, changing in position. Frame of reference is all the things around you that you can sense and use to describe motion. All those make up your frame of reference. What is frame of reference? Is the way you feel your motion or like your idea of life. What does that mean? I can define frame of reference like in my own definition as like your idea of life. Some people think that their life is miserable, very bad. But in the same time, there are many people that think that their life is perfect. It's very good. They never want their life to be end. So, what does that show us? Well, it's the same life, come on, it's the same life, but people see it in different ways. Well, their perspective, their idea of what they are seeing in physics or in science, we can say frame of reference, but in motion, okay? Well, let's see what is this picture is talking about. The woman in red dress, she says, "No, I'm still." But the other one, the green one, says, "You are moving." And she says, "No, I'm still." Well, this shows us that the woman in red thinks that she's still, she's not moving. But she's in this wagon which is moving. She sees or she thinks that she is still. Because of what? Because of her frame of reference. She thinks that she's not moving, but she is. Because she doesn't feel the wagon to move. But the other woman, the woman in green, sees that she is moving. So she thinks that the other woman is moving. This is her frame of reference. She sees or she thinks that the other girl is moving. Well, probably the woman in green dress, she's thinking about her relative motion. What is relative motion? Is the motion that is described based on frame of reference. All right. The woman in red doesn't feel any movement, but the woman in green feels or knew that the other woman is moving. So she can decide whether each direction she is going. Is it going to the left, to the right, to to the sky, to the center of the earth, backward, forward. She can decide where does the girl in red is going. So this is relative motion. When you see something is moving, you decide which way does it go. But the girl in the red dress, she cannot decide where does she go because she can't feel herself like moving. Speed is one way to describe how fast something is moving. Well, you're in your car, or let's say your father's car, your father is driving, or your mother. You feel like he is speeding up, and you say, "Oh, come on, Dad, don't speed up. It's dangerous." So, speed is one way to describe how fast something is moving. Your father is very fast. That's why he have a very high speed. Speed equation. You can find the speed of something by this equation. Speed equals distance divided by time. Well, guys, you need some mathematics stuff in this. For example, a man drives his car from home to office, which was 100 kilometers in 2 hours. How much is the speed of the car? Well, this is how you should answer. Speed equals distance divided by time. This is the equation. You should write this. The next step, speed equals 100 kilometers divided by 2 hours. The same that I have given you in the question. The last step, speed of the car equals 15 kilometers per hour. So this is the unit of speed, kilometer per hour. Okay? Well, let me tell you about a fact. Maybe boys are knowing this so much better than the girls. But you guys should be all interested about this because it's all about science. Did you know the car gauge shows the speed of car, which is measured in the distance in a certain time? It's measuring the distance in a matter of time. That's why it shows, for example, 60 kilometer per hour. See, we have used the unit again, which is kilometer per hour. Thanks for listening.